Здорово, Орликин. Так.
Well then, Your Majesty, have you made your decision? All of you, Chris, awaits your word, for your actions this day could herald a bright new era for our kingdom. In fact, I understand that Duke Aldrich's research into new uses for rune lenses is making great strides.
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a politician born and bred. Or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here as an observer, Countess? Your Majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, I suggest you have her removed. Your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest.
But... if anyone is removed here, it will be you, Lord Harlan.
What? How dare you?
You're up, Noah. Go get him.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchris to Duke Aldrich for his own personal gain.
Traitor? Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together, unless you come bearing proof of this outrageous claim.
My proof is this contract sent by Duke Aldrich to Lord Harlan. It says, and I quote, "Should Lord Harlan secure Euchris' surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the It's all right here on the page."
This, well, the handwriting does...
You damnable varlet! Where did you get that? Oh! No, you see...
It seems you are familiar with this document, Lord Harlan.
No, of course not.
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan. Betrayed your king and your kingdom.
Everything I have done was for the benefit of you, Chris. You must believe me.
Cassius!
Guards! Prepare the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great many questions to ask him.
You have it all wrong. I am no traitor. In fact, but instead, we have you, Yuma. You are driving our kingdom to ruin. What choice did I have but to ally with—
Get him out of here! Now!
Do you understand now, Yuma? I mean, Your Majesty? Now that you've seen the contract, are Duke Aldrich's motives not— the man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty to continue.
Such treachery.
If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family, what would he have done to us?
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Noah of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on. And I will fight at his side.
Да его давно убили бы, этого
Apologies,
короля.
Periel. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need there might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Oof. Well, so much for that.
I knew Yuma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea he was this bad. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. The rest of you may make yourselves comfortable. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Oh, come on. I bet there's rows of beds in there. You can spare one.
Fine, but just the one.
Мне пока не забыл, надо будильник поставить.
Noah,
Are you all by yourself?
I am. They changed the guards around this time, which gives me an It's been my chance to go on little adventures ever since I was a child. Not that I've ever left the palace grounds or anything. That would be much too scary. In fact, this right here is about the extent of my adventuring zeal. I spoke to Melridge and learned of how you and Periel snuck into Harlan's manor to secure the contract. Periel really trusts you, doesn't she? No, more than that. How I envy that.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdia attacked. And she must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. Or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the person on the throne? I adore Periel. The way she's always spoken her mind, even when we were children. Despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through. But is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Everyone thinks so. Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne, but I was never able. And now, at the time of my country's greatest crisis, instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause, and Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king.
That isn't true. That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
What?
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your kindness. I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone, so it's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Thank you, Eiyuden. But I will never live up to my father.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Indeed. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse of your father. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience already behind him. Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign. A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, a future. And I would not have you discard yours so lightly, my king.
Oh, Melrich. Eiyuden?
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I will accept any punishment you see fit.
Then your punishment is to tell me the truth.
Of course I do. You will be a kind...
Thank you. I will. Or at least I shall try to.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Goldwyn. If I may, General, I hear we'll be entering Eucharist territory soon. When do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Dukes Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
But who could Eucharist field who has any hope of victory against you?
General Cassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable mind as well. And also...
Yes?
I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.
Oh, good morning, all. I take it you spent the night here?
Guys, you are not gonna believe this! Periel? How?
Loose lips, darling. Come, Noah. We're leaving.
Announcing His Majesty, King Yuma.
Have you reached a decision, sire?
If you require a messenger to go to Dukes Uldric, I am yours to command.
This is it. What's it going to be?
I come bearing urgent news.
Your Majesty, it seems an Imperial Expeditionary Force has been sighted. It is under the command of General Goldwyn, and outnumbers our army 2 to 1.
Double our numbers, and General Goldwyn.
The man is said to be invincible.
Your Majesty!
I've always been a worthless man, Periel. I am incapable of making I have ever been a coward. General Cassius?
Yes, my king.
Melrich?
Your Majesty.
For a period of 2 weeks, beginning now, I entrust to the... You are to make every decision, for I have no doubt you are more capable of selecting the right choices than... Call it a coward's conviction if it please you. Regardless, it is...
What folly is this? Has His Majesty taken
royal authority to a mere general and a lecturer at the studium? Say the word, Your Majesty, and we...
The both of you must refuse this. It will plunge the kingdom into...
Folly from your fool of a king. Yet all the more... Pitiful I may be, but I beg of you to.
Are you quite certain? After all, what's to stop the General and myself from eliminating you, should we come to enjoy this little taste of power?
If that is your choice, then so be. Were you to do such a thing, I believe it would be for the sake of the kingdom.
Your Majesty.
Long have I sworn my service and loyalty to House Sheerith, Your Majesty. But now, I pledge it anew to you, Yuma Sheerith. I shall answer the trust you have placed in me.
I do not know if my talents are worthy of the faith you place in them, Your Majesty. In fact, it speaks to their inadequacy that I have so clearly misjudged you. Whatever shreds of wit and talent I still possess.
As if any of this gives us a chance against the Empire!
Your Majesty, it's not too late. We can still draft a letter of intent.
General Cassius.
Any hope of successfully defending this kingdom will require the full efforts of her people. The army will be mustered, and the realm's efforts devoted entirely to its defense. Any who choose to publicly object to His Majesty's wishes will be executed on the spot.
We did it! Now we can finally fight back!
I'm not certain such jubilant optimism is appropriate. As General Cassius noted, it will require all the strength you, Chris, can muster to have even a
And we'll be right beside you.
Agreed. This is everything we've been striving for.
Then allow me to formally request the support of the Alliance.
You shall have it and more. We'll return to the inn and have Janequist beat the muster drums.
I shall contact Ymir and have him commence preparations straight away, milady.
Send me. I'll get your message there safe.
Shall I set this in motion, Commander?
Do it.
Yup. Let's go beat him.
They are certainly in for a surprise.
We're gonna mop the floor with...
Опять Warhammer сейчас будет.
You ready, Noah? I think Periel already took off for the palace.
Let us review our strategy. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Haishan is not built to be easily defended. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field, and we leave this in your capable hands, General Cassius.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me.
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster and Kinan?
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is... Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone to deliver. We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows to our advantage.
Which is where we come in.
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder. Do not let...
We won't. We're ready.
General Cassius, Melridge, Noah.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than we all dare hope.
Projections?
Reporting, sir! The Imperial Army has arrived and is forming up just where you said they would!
Then we'd best get started. Are you ready, Commander?
Let's do this.
Ready yourselves! This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for...
The Imperial Army's here.
So it's war, then. I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwyn. The honors of a battlefield victory are ours for the taking. It is an honor for you to lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kessling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a...
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat.
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well, yeah.
As you command, sir. Hildy, Valentine, gather what troops you can.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdia's glory, or be crushed beneath her heel.
It's time. Give the signal.
Looks like we're up. Let's go!
Yeah! To battle!
What? A second force? Where the hell did they come from?
Majesty Tactician signal. Come on, boys. Let's honor our contract and show these imps the color of their own guts.
An ambush! What impudence!
This is the moment we've been waiting for!
All forces!
Shields up! Stand your ground!
Are the troops holding up?
We're ready to move whenever. Though if you ask me, that move should be to turn and run.
You forget yourself, Second Lieutenant.
Draw your swords, soldiers! Advance!
Ну прям ваха-ваха.
Withdraw!
A healing light to ease off.
No choice but to withdraw.
I'll have you be quiet there, thank you.
Pull yourselves together, you sloppy fools!
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah. She's in a great mood today.
Enemy in sight, sir.
On your order, Lieutenant.
General Goldwyn, I presume.
Your reputation precedes you, General Cassius. Now, let us put it to the test. We will engage the enemy directly ahead. Charge!
Retreat!
Drop the enemy!
Let's go, guys!
Retreat will soon be an impossibility. We've broken through. You impede me at your peril.
Fine!
some damn order! Now form up! If you have finally regained control of your troops, General Chapel... What? Learning the true strength of our foe is victory enough for the day. It has not come without cost. But to persist further, we maintain the upper hand. Additionally, the sun has begun its descent, and I've no desire to fight in dark.
Fine.
Look at him run!
Nice job, Noah.
Deal.
You sure showed him, cousin. A victory on the Alliance's very first deployment!
Let's not press our luck. An overzealous attempt to pursue General Gold...
All units, fall in! You fought bravely and well. Now, we return to Haishan triumphant!
We did it! We sent him running for the hill!
And more importantly, everyone is safe.
Is this victory real?
It is only one battle behind us, Your Majesty. The war ahead will be nothing. It disheartens me that our ambush did little to face General Goldwyn's troops. He truly...
Yeah, even I've heard of the guy. So I guess today didn't amount to much more than an ugly introduction.
Не, пока не было. Но будет, наверное.
Let's not diminish the significance of forcing a retreat in our first. I've already made arrangements to inform the other members of the League. And trust, the news will...
If I may, who are those other reinforcements? And why did you not mention them?
I'm guessing you mean me.
Allow me to introduce Captain Bernard Sawad of the White Sands Mercenary Company. I reached out to him sometime.
Oh, and if you're worried about the mercenary part, I promise you this. A Sawad never breaks a contract.
You hired these sellswords, Melrich?
I managed to divert some funds their way, yes. A bit from the royal treasury and more that was... I figured the forthwith confiscation of Harlan's estate would sufficiently refresh our coffers.
Well, I suppose I did give you my royal authority. Just do see the ledgers end up balanced, yes?
Don't spare it another thought, Your Majesty. That's something I'm quite confident I can...
Yep, still incorrigible.
Something on your mind, Zane? You're wondering what will happen if Eucharist falls, aren't you?
Its downfall seems inevitable, considering the League's lack of unity.
Just like Duke Aldrich wants, I bet. You're thinking about it again.
In part. But mostly I'm just wondering what I'm doing. I intended to make a name for myself and House Kessling as an Imperial officer. I believed that was the right thing. It's what I thought he...
Your brother?
Yes. But now I'm not sure about anything anymore.
Sorry to interrupt the boy talk, fellas. Did I miss anything spicy? Look, we've all got them. Ties, I mean. Obligations. I know all about yours, Zane. Little by little, they tighten around your neck until one day you wake up and realize you're all part of growing up, I suppose. But these times, the times where you have to weigh your friends and your loyalties and your future, you're young. You feel like throwing caution to the wind and doing the wrong thing for the right reason. Well...
This is getting a little complicated and poetic for...
Paul, Valentine, thank you both. Hildy.
A messenger just arrived bearing urgent news from the homeland, Lieutenant.
What? How could this have happened?
I'm still verifying the information. It's possible this is but a rumor.
This is not some piece of idle gossip, man! You're telling me the Emperor has been assassinated?
That is... yes. That's what I've heard. But all the more reason to swiftly complete our occupation of Haishan while we wait for further news. The late Emperor's decree still stands, after all, and His Grace the Dukes has not yet...
Ни хрена себе.
The Dukes has not issued them?
I mean nothing by it. Let us resume our efforts on the...
Rise and shine, Noah. The new day has dawned and everyone's gathered at the palace.
The battle of attrition continues. Our ambushes in the last fight took a modest toll.
This time, Noah's allied troops and the White Sands mercenaries will fight on the defensive line. Hold a keen edge out there, both of you.
If there's one thing the White Sands know, it's how...
And your troops, Commander Noah?
Ready to go.
You're darn tootin' we are. Rest assured, you can leave the healing to me.
Euchrysians! Take heart from yesterday's victory, but do not...
How droll that they considered that a victory. For today, it will all come crashing down around them.
In the name of His Excellency, the Emperor.
Ну, нет пока.
Drop the enemy!
Concentrate your attack. Don't miss.
Have we done nothing to blunt the Empire's strength?
The enemy is formidable. Don't approach them lightly.
Tighten up, everyone!
Been a while since I had to work this hard for my wage.
The enemy flees! Victory is ours! Run away then, cowards!
We've got another tough fight in our hands to...
Our objective is to drag it out for as long as we can.
Attack! Fend them off!
Brace yourself for my ultimate strike!
They are a powerful foe. We need just stall for time.
We must find a way to turn the tide.
Hold strong! Remember your contract! And remember that death in battle is the greatest end a warrior can ask for! Don't let up now!
We did it! They're running away!
Listen to me, everyone! You may have heard the rumors already. Then it's true. Dukes Aldrich is the man behind it. I have had ample opportunity to witness the Duke's tyranny. Therefore, pursuing it would be a... This is not an order. Those who do not wish to follow me will receive no punishment. But on this day, I turn my banners in revolt against Dukes Aldrich. I fight to return the Empire to a just and righteous
Ну это же JRPG-шные персонажи.
Cheering.
Your family's soldiers are true to their house, Lieutenant. They're all fools.
So what does that make you?
The woman responsible for keeping fools in line, apparently.
Thank you, everyone.
Disarray in the Imperial ranks?
What does this mean?
Look! It's Sane!
I do not understand what is happening.
Protect that company of turncoat!
That company is under the Kessling boys. The lad takes after his brother.
Engage the enemy! Give them all you've got!
A whole unit annihilated! What? The power of the lion is with us! We're invincible!
Retreat!
Ребят, сейчас такое сделаю.
General Chapel, order your troops to withdraw.
Опять генерал-кубинец всех победил. Арлекин, да, вот тут согласен.
I cannot believe the great
Но
General
это
Goldwyn would say such a thing. We must annihilate
сюжетная
these
битва.
pathetic traitors at once.
No. What we must do, until that happens, this war. All units, fall in!
Yes, sir.
But this is absurd! We need just win this one battle so I can deliver the news to Dukes Aldrich.
Do as you will, but I have no intention of...
I shall never retreat. My host is more...
Ну, давай.
General Goldwyn's legion has stood down. But why?
My projections appear to have come true. I assure you, Goldwyn's retreat is no feint. Something has... which means we can finish this here...
Initiating combat.
I'm afraid I've...
For the glory of the Empire!
End reactor stable. We can keep going.
Pull the troops back and be quick about it!
Guys, we're gonna win!
Initiating combat.
We've destroyed the enemy battalion, but don't let down your guard.
Land reactor stable. We can keep going.
But I was to claim victory here.
Is it over?
We did it! We saved you, Chris! We did do that.
Indeed. Victory...
Oh yeah, that's how it's done!
Well fought, Noah. You comported yourself with great skill.
You might be longer for this world than I...
I've protected my kingdom. And...
The Imperial Army has quit our territory, Your Majesty.
Then... we won?
Yes, Your Majesty. We won.
That's wonderful.
Yes, thank you all so much.
I owe a great debt to you and the Allied Army. Thank you for fighting at our side.
It was a mutual effort, Your Majesty.
You needn't shy away from credit, Noah. Our successes thus far...
Yeah, so let's see a little swagger already.
I gotta agree. We finally gave those imps the shellacking they deserve, and there's no harm in savoring it! Ha ha ha!
My concern is that I fail to understand what prompted Goldwyn's troops to withdraw.
I fear Iam is in the dark as the rest of... However, I suspect...
Perhaps I can shed some light on that.
Sane. This Imperial officer and his people just surrendered to us, Commander.
I had a feeling it would be you.
Надо к зубному мне за с утра. Так что надо закончить после диалогов этих.
A pleasure to see you again, Noah.
Been a while, Lieutenant.
So, thanks for switching sides.
I harbor suspicions which have driven me to leave the Empire.
Suspicions related to General Goldwyn's abrupt retreat.
Yes. If you...
What? The Emperor of Galdea? But why?
Dukes Eldrick is how.
While we lack solid evidence of such, the information we've gathered certainly raises the possibility.
So that's why they all turned tail and ran. This Dukes guy must be a first-class moron. Way to make your move at the worst possible time, you dope.
Как раз таки зубы мешают играть. Если они заболят, тебе не до игр
I will
будет.
return to the castle on the morrow. Our troops must be reorganized before we can carry...
Actually, I have received the King's blessing to make myself useful within the Alliance. If you...
So you expect our battle with the Empire to continue?
Oh, I believe it has only just begun. Duke Aldrich's ambitions clearly... The invasion of Chris was simply a tidy way to displace the General.
It certainly is beginning to...
Goldwyn was ever the late Emperor's staunchest loyalist. Once Aldrich sent him far from home.
He's a ruthless and cunning man, and no mistake. It pleases me to have you on our side.
Oh, I don't think I am the cunning one here. After all, you didn't hand your army over to that Noah boy for no...
Yes. Well, still, if the Resistance army was led by the Countess of Groom, it would invite no end of tongues would wag about my agenda, my ambition. But a commoner turned hero rising up against the Empire's tyranny? Now that's the sort of story that resonates with people.
So, what is it that you hope to gain from all this, milady?
Clearly not.
Не. Попробуй коренной зуб пассатижами вырви.
My wish is far more modest.
Hey, Noah. You sleep okay? We've got a lot more fighting ahead. We should head over to the Great Hall, some kind of meeting.
Now that Commander Noah has joined us, we can begin.
Okay, first, begin what? And second, aren't you supposed to be in Ukraine?
King Yuma, in his wisdom, has granted me permission to serve the Alliance.
And seeing as I'm still under contract with a tactician,
Not gonna complain about that. You fought like a demon.
Then it's settled. Melridge will be chief strategist and advisor to the Alliance's new permanent commander, Noah.
Wait, what?
But I'm just filling in for you, right? I mean...
Not a leader. The man who secured the use of this castle, who forged an alliance with the... Do try to show a little more confidence.
But
I thought you liked to meddle. If so, it's time to plunge your You can help more than a person here or a person...
Кстати, Арлекин Уэйт, ты знаешь, что такое МП?
Looks like you got an occasion to...
Her ladyship and I have discussed it. If that is...
This is already way more...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
I'd like to take this moment to formally offer my help, Noah. Galdea no longer pursues a righteous path.
Sounds like you found a new calling.
I have. I will set aside my...
Chills, Zane. Chills.
Ни хрена себе.
Oh? I don't feel like my expression is any different.
'Cause it's not.
I do hate to spoil the mood, but I was hoping we might discuss next steps. If
He's asking you, kiddo?
Huh? Oh, I guess I...
As of now, the Empire has pulled its forces out of Euchris, but yet remains a heavy presence in Groom. We must be prepared for when Dukes Aldrich inevitably resumes his efforts to...
Which I'm guessing will happen soon.
There are two ways to effectively use the time we have left. The first is to gather...
If I might interrupt, I have an idea about that. What about Impershiak, the Shi'ar capital in the desert east of Euchris?
She who now?
The Shi'ars. As a mercenary, I've had plenty of chances to fight both with and against them.
A fine idea. As it happens, I've already secured the King's permission to use Euchris' desert. You should take Bernard as your guide.
Checkpoint's northeast of Haishan. From there, we'll cross the mountains into the gate. I'll explain more as we go.
Sounds good.
Now, as for the other way to make a difference, at this moment, the Dukes is no doubt engaged with fallout from the Emperor's assassination, which means we need to keep that chaos churning for... I have asked Lieutenant Kesling for his assistance in the...
We have already reached out to the late Emperor's loyalists in Galdea.
We think it's better for us to go talk to them, since there are people, which means we'll be working separately for a bit.
Probably for the best. Many here in the Alliance will need time to trust us.
Hey, for what it's worth, I totally trust you guys.
Thanks, Leon.
The others will come around once they get to know the lieutenant.
Sane's group will work independently to gather intel within the Empire and do everything in your power to destabilize his grip and...
You can count on us.
I will serve as a messenger, traveling back and...
You, probably want a little help with that?
Please.
You got it!
You have chosen wisely.
To be clear,
I won't stand for any reckless fighting.
I'm glad you feel you can rely on me.
You're safe in my hands.
But of course.
Ready for action.
I'm pleased to have that settled. Commander Noah?
Thank you. We'll knock your socks off.
I'll try not to let you down.
Oh, we might even let...
2 simultaneous operations. 1 to gather allies.
Pressure's on, Insane. Who's gonna...
Technically, neither task is one that can be completely finished.
There he goes. Fretting the details again.
Yup, some things never change.
A Sawad never breaks it.
Excuse me.
How about that?
Hi there.
I expected you.
Zippity lips, hope.
Угу.
Zippity lips, hope had a mind. Zippity lips. 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 Zippity lips.
The miss.
Can I help you, per? Well then,
I have literally never failed at this. Is this the right...
Black fur, slinky walk. Got it.
Oh, you just have to help.
You there? Do you know this town?
I did, sir.
Perfect. Are you willing to help me? You'll be rewarded for it, of course.
I'm always willing to help someone in need.
You let everyone wrap you around their little finger.
I see. Then your task is to find a lost cat. I am told it has black fur and a slinky walk. I shall be waiting for you to bring me the feline in...
A black cat.
Very good.
Так, ладно. Сейчас доисследуем город и все. И...
Hang on a second, you're that... what's it called again? Alliance
Huh?
Haha! I know what you're thinking. How she know who I am? 'Cause you're famous, silly head.
Thanks?
Now you listen. I like what I hear about your guild, okay? But it doesn't sound like you make many big scores, so... But if you're looking for a great guild deputy, I am the girl you need to win. If you prove you can score big, then you just... whatever... Noah! No! I don't know, I'm not getting a clear signal that you are striking, hitting... That the... You come find me once you're scoring big, 'cause I want to be...
There's gonna be fight!
Excuse me.
Get the hell out of my workshop!
Sorry.
Hey, sorry for yelling like that. But you really gotta stay away from the forge. And what the hell do you want anyway?
I'd like you to join the Alliance as our Master Smith.
Eh? You want me to join your army? I don't hate the sound of that, but I ain't one for iron ore. Bring me 10 hunks of it, and I'll be your blacksmith, or your buddy. I ain't gonna move my workshop. Don't be shy. I can...
Десять кусков железной руды.
I was pathetic. You thought you could beat me with...
No! My top!
If you want revenge, then you better get good. Not that you'll ever have the skill.
Man, I'm so pathetic.
What was that all about?
I just got demolished at Bakoma, that's what. And worse still, that guy Poor Zero.
Hold on. What's...
Huh? Why? Are you looking to...
Maybe.
Then you should go see the Spin Doctor. His mansion's up this way. Dr. Cork will teach you everything there is to... I'm heading there too, so I can avenge...
Well, this must be our lost cat.
That's him!
There's a child with proper manners. Now, be certain to give your parents that.
Got it!
Well done, Noah. The task is complete.
Hey, I'm glad everything...
Now, for the reward I promised.
What's this?
It's a stamp card. When you fill it up, you'll receive rewards in my town of New Neva. Things like massages at the inn or discounts at the shops.
New Nevea?
That's right. My name is Isha, and I am the acting mayor of New Neva.
I see. But you haven't given me any stamps?
Ah, right. There you are, one stamp for you. But since your card is still mostly empty, are you familiar with the mountain pass northwest of here?
Of course I know it. It leads to my hometown.
Your hometown? Perfect. Then it should be no problem for you to collect some cockatrice eggs. They've been sighted out that way. Someone needs it for a recipe, apparently.
And for doing this...
Correct. Is that not enough for you?
All right, fine.
Wait!
What can I say?
That's right. Now... I've asked you to find me some There have been cockatrice sightings in the mountain pass to the northwest. In exchange, you'll...
Ah! If it isn't our newly minted Spinadeer! I bid you welcome, Noah.
Newly minted...
Spinadeer, of course! Under my tutelage, you will challenge mighty foes and... Oh, indeed. A Begoma duel is... When you spin a top, its inexplicable movements are a manifestation...
You really think these little tops have that kind of power?
Let me put it this way. You are a man beset by all sorts of daily fears and worries, yes? Because the top is an embodiment of your inner...
My innermost will.
Now, select your favorite top. Then, you will throw yourself into a Begoma duel, a clash of violent...
Okay.
The hell you do?
As soon as I saw the tops, I could sense they can...
And that is why you are destined to walk the path. I present to you 3 choices. Select your first partner.
I choose the water top!
Ah! Inexorable! Like the rivers to the
So...
First, you should give your new partner a name.
A name, huh? Let...
Oh, very nice.
I knew you'd show up.
Oh, it's you again.
The names read, a fellow Begoma soul...
And you're just in time. Ready to test our...
My pleasure. You can't truly know a top until you've seen it in action.
The way my heart tells it...
Big words from a guy who touched his first top 30...
Thanks. But how about we let our top...
That's the spirit. But just so you know, I've carefully calculated every angle of attack, how...
You wish. Nothing is certain.
Then prepare to witness the strength of need.
Get ready, world peace.
It's Begoma time. Let's spin! absolute zero? Cold
no
and
use.
calculated. Numbers never lie.
I lost.
And that's a match.
Да,
Told you my calculations were
Бакуган
spot
или
on.
как, я не знаю.
This Begema stuff has a lot of.
Oh, heck yeah! Can't expect a newbie like you to win his very first duel. If you ever want a rematch, just ask. Back for a rematch? I'll give you one anytime, any... Here we go. Let's spin! Let's do this! Overtime! The math checks out! No absolute zero! The math checks out! Numbers never lie.
I lost.
And that's a match.
This Begema stuff.
Oh, heck yeah! You ever want to...
Ладно, мне завтра вставать рано. Потом этой бейгоме покажем. Сегодня. Давай, бегума. У меня один волчок только. Псы.
My pleasure.
Ладно, ребят, давайте завтра. Ну, сегодня. Не знаю, во сколько я вернусь. Все, всем адиос. Ой, бегума всякая.